gambit, which I played against an alien. I will try to show you all the alternative variations of this gambit, so let's go. e4 c6 d4 and the gambit lies in our open defense. You play knight d2, take. Black have 3 top opening moves, and if he play knight f6 or bishop f5 then move up your knight. h6 then you can start the alien gambit with knight takes f7, king takes knight f3, bring out your bishop, knight and the queen in the important square in future. By playing castle you can join your rook in the party. Okay, black have many lines in this position. First of all, bishop g4 looks very natural, but it's a fallen angel. Knight check, king runs and you will get back your material, but first we will give him a slap on his head. Bishop d3, then capture the knight, because always do the right thing in the right time in the right place according to your wisdom. f4, a very critical move from white. Black's king position will be completely weak, so back to the position. Another alternative move is to play bishop f5, play knight e5 check, king runs bishop c4 check. Knight can block it on d5, but queen f3 move is very crucial, threatening g4 and preparing for the discover attack, which is just nasty. Give yourself a break from overthinking. It's okay to not know all the answers, they'll come to you in time. So in this position, black can play e6 to block the check. Well, we will kick on his ass with g4, protected by the pieces, and attacks this. Bishop e4 is the best, but you can even play the g5 move, sacrificing the rook away, because if he captures it then bishop takes check, king h7 g6 and it will be a checkmate. Levi finds the alien, which is just amazing, and he played against some his opponents, but he can't never play against me, because I can even defeat him by sacrificing my queen, called Stockfish Gambit, which you can't play because humans can't live without a queen. So here best move for black is to push the c pawn, try to open the file to exchange the queens, play a bishop check, e6 and let's play queen e2. You have to protect your queen and engage it for attacks at the same time. Black have 2 different options, and the best setup for you is to move out the bishop and play long castle. Knight is there, bring out your rook to use the e-file, push your gh pawns confidently. That is preferred setup. I can't show you the whole variation in a 6 to 8 minutes of video, so back to the position. Another alternative line which black can play is e6, very similar to knight d7 and bishop d6. He want to secure his king like the king just played castle. Nothing happened in his past. Keep the ones who heard you when you never said a word. Play bishop e3 to stop the pawn movement on c5, knight d7, bishop out, bishop d6, and rather than castling and bringing the rook on e-file, let me show you another interesting line, queen e2 and something like rook f8, go for the long castle. Now you can go for the heavy attacks in kingside. King g8 is a very bad move, because now white can sacrifice his bishop on h6, to capture the pawn on e6, and you might wonder that black can also knight b6 to protect that pawn. What about this? Well, knight e5 check. If bishop takes knight happen, then after takes, you are threatening bishop g6 check to win the queen on d8. Okay, knight d5, what about queen h5? King can't go there because of bishop c5. Queen g4 will come too, attacking on the pawn, and you know what? One day, you will look back at this time in your life and be so proud of yourself for never giving up. So king g8 and bishop takes h6 is possible, but I wouldn't recommend you for that, because you are a human. Surviving a game with a 6-point material deficit is not possible. You are not the Stockfish or Alpha Zero, so play the tricky move queen g6. Technically speaking, black's position is completely dead lost. Black have light square weaknesses and his story will be end. So back to the position, we saw bishop takes knight. Let's talk about if black plays king g8. Well, it's very easy, just push your pawns like an avalanche. Bishops are there to create problems, the knight is well placed too. So back to the current position, knight d7 is also same, we have knight e5 check, that's the main point. King can't go on e7 because of knight g6 fork. So if the king moves back to e8, then play queen d3. Threatening checkmate in 2 moves. So in this position, alien played king g8, there is a nice variation after bishop d3 followed by knight g6, but let me show you another excellent variation. Bishop e3 stops the pawn move, knight comes knight g6, if you dare to save the rook, let me show you the variation. Bishop d3, bishop out, queen e1, knight on f8, then move back your knight and play f4. This is called Stonewall Knight Chain. You have a pretty position, push your g-pawn and bring out your rook. That's crazy. So back to the position, if black plays c5, which is the main line, play bishop d3, take and black should have gone for bishop c5, then play queen e2. Best move for black is to move out his queen, but if he captures it, then after queen e6 king h7 knight f8 will be a checkmate. And friends, if you are enjoying my content, then please like and subscribe to my channel. In this position we have e5, don't be panic. If your opponent plays this move to take your bishop, then tell him come and take my bishop. Because if he captures it, then he will be a stupid number one. Whatever words we utter should be chosen with care, for people will hear them and be influenced by them for good or ill, said by Buddha. And you may ask me that stockfish, black can play knight b6, then what? Play queen b3 check anyway, because checks are free of cost. Knight d5 bishop takes pawn, we will gonna capture the knight. Let's suppose he plays any common move. Then after takes castle, rook h7 to get rid out from the knight attack. We can play bishop e4 to attack on the knight, and black's position is utterly lost. Don't compare your life to others, there's no comparison between the sun and the moon, they shine when it's their time. Alien here played e4, bishop takes f6, capturing the bishop with queen isn't the best because you can give him a check. King their bishop takes pawn and that's it. Black is losing heavy weight in his position, so here, you can't capture the bishop with your knight too. Bishop c4 check simply loses your queen. So we have pawn takes f6, bishop c4 check, king to h7, queen d7 threats checkmate in few moves, and king takes knight will lead checkmate in 5 moves. If they stand by you during the bad times, they deserve to be there during the good times. So back to the position, we have queen e8, knight takes h8 threatening mate in 1, bishop here knight f7 to checkmate the alien in 2 moves, and after couple of moves later we have queen g6, he offers me for a queen trade, I accepted it because it's completely winning position for me, believe me or not it's +6 position for white, because at the end of the day I am material up. That was an alien gambit which you can play in your games. I prefer you to do some practices before you go for the battlefield, and if you want some more chess gambits or opening traps like this, then let me know, tell me in the comments. So wish you all the best, thanks for watching, subscribe for more, bye bye, take care, see you soon.